Alright YouTube, MCool40 here bringing you guys a Cardfight Vanguard deck profile. First off, two shoutouts. One to Team Eevee and to 10-1 Big Chris, aka 101 Big Chris. Both of them I met at YCS Columbus. I'm sorry for the late shoutouts, guys. I finally found my file that I was looking for that had all my shoutouts in it. So, very good people. Check them out up here. Anyway, Cardfight Vanguard. If you guys haven't been watching X-Saber Persuasion's channel on tutorials, you guys won't understand any of this. This is a competitive deck. There's some proxies in it. I really don't want to drop the money on it to complete it right now because the English stuff is coming later this year, and I would rather not. I would just play with the proxies for now. So, Cardfight Vanguard. Let's talk about a competitive deck. Shadow Paladin. If you guys are familiar with the anime, then you guys are pretty familiar with Shadow Paladins. It's to my basic understanding that it's one of the best competitive decks right now in the thing. So, what do you guys need to know about Shadow Paladins? Well, full bow. When you ride Blaster Javelin on him, he lets you search your deck for Blaster Dark. But we'll get into that in a minute. So this is your basic opening play with the Shadow Paladins. You go full bow into Blaster Javelin. It's pretty basic. I mean, you're not always going to open up with that grade 1, but, you know, most of the time, you know, you'll get it. So I'm playing, full bow is my basic that I search for. We're playing 3 Blaster Javelin. It's a common, it's really easy to get. Alright, for my trigger set, we're playing 4 of the critical, the Grim Reaper, 4 of the draw trigger, 4 of the heal trigger, and 4 of the stand trigger, which is the evil version of the Trumpeteer. Alright, so that's your basic 16 triggers for this deck. And then we're playing 4 Adrian. Basically tap when it's Vanguard or Rearguard, discard a card and draw a card. The basic draw engine in the deck. It's got 7,000 and it's boostable, which is really awesome. Alright, we're playing 3 Karen. For a basic level 1, this is stupid good, I'm not gonna lie. So you just summon Karen, turn 1 if you need to. It's 8,000 for what it's worth. I consider it good. 4 of the Zero Shield to prevent my opponent's attacks from getting through. 4 Blaster Darks. This card is so awesome. It's so much better than Blaster Blade. And the art looks so much better. So there's that. Alright, I'm playing this guy. I'm planning to get Blaster Dark as my Vanguard, so this guy is at 10,000, and when he attacks he goes to 12. If I don't have Blaster Dark or Phantom Blaster Dragon as my Vanguard, he goes down by 5,000, but that's irrelevant because he's so good, especially when you're swinging for 12 all the time. Skull Witch in the main, unfortunately. 3,000 for a grade 2 is horrible, but you know, you counterblast 1, discard a card to draw 2 cards. Seems good. Alright, we're playing for our grade 3s. 4 Badathkoth. You just call this guy Vanguard or Rear, and you pick up the top card of your deck, and if it's a Shadow Paladin, you summon it. So the entire deck is Shadow Paladin, so really easy to get to. And then the last proxies I have are Phantom Blaster. The boss monster in the deck, 10,000, counterblast 2, retire 3 rear guards, plus 10,000, 1 critical. So what are my comments on this deck? Shadow Paladin, it's a lot of fun. The Kagero and the Royal Paladin trial decks are actually keeping up with this deck and testing. Between me and my friend, it's been really good. But when you don't open Blaster Javelin, you have some problems, unfortunately. But you know, when you open Blaster Javelin, and then it's just all the way into a free Blaster Dark, you know, free card advantage is free, especially in this particular deck. So if you guys have any comments on Shadow Paladins, feel free to leave them down below. I don't know if there's any better builds, to be honest with you guys, but this was the basic one I was given, and it's a lot of fun. You know, I really haven't played competitive Vanguard much, but I'm pretty sure that this is the tip of the iceberg for me. So I really like this deck. So guys, if you have any comments, leave them down below. If you guys want me to do tutorials on Vanguard, I will be more than happy to. We have the English Kagura and the English trial deck for Royal Paladins too, so if you guys want to see deck profiles on those, I'll be more than happy to do them. So leave some comments down below, guys. Appreciate them. And my second day of Christmas video should be up sometime soon. Peace, guys.